Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Dishonesty is on the rise. We've got a problem in the perfume community and I can't stay quiet about it any longer. In this video I'll share my personal opinion on fragrance reviewers who have basically become telemarketers, hiding behind disclaimers, not revealing sponsorships or hidden commissions, and I've got receipts. I'll show you actual emails from companies wanting to collaborate with me. I'll show you the percentages. And finally, just to make this video a little less negative, I'll also mention a couple of channels that I still watch because I consider them honest, valuable and worth supporting. It's the end of reviews. I'm going to be brutally honest here. Let me start by saying, if you get perfumes sent to you for free and you work with a brand to earn commission when someone buys a fragrance, then in my book, you're no longer a reviewer, you're a telemarketer, you're a seller. What you're running is a shopping channel, not a review platform. And I do recognize that even those of us who don't do that kind of thing, we still influence, we still promote overconsumption. Fragrance is a frivolous luxury. You don't need it in your life. So yes, this hobby is wasteful. I'm the first one to admit it. But if every single video you upload features fragrances that were gifted with affiliate links, discount codes, then you're not reviewing, you're making infomercials. Even PR is tricky. I accept the occasional PR package or smelly mail from subscribers. So I have to make absolutely sure I stay honest when reviewing those fragrances. And trust me, when someone sends you something for free, you're more inclined to speak positively about it because as a society, we're conditioned to please, to flatter, to stay in people's good graces, so they'll keep sending us more stuff. When this starts happening with companies, when you get into paid collaborations and you get greedy, that's when the hoarding starts and suddenly you've got 1,000 bottles and you love everything, and then we all know where that leads. I only accept PR with no strings attached, meaning I can say whatever the hell I want. The whole idea of being an influencer is built around pushing products. It feeds into the mad consumerism that we live in, especially here in the West. It's just the way of the world, but I've never considered myself an influencer. I started this channel as a hobby. And when it started to gain some traction, I started taking it more seriously because yes, I do earn money from it every single month. It's not loads, but it helps sustain this very expensive, very frivolous hobby. And I'm the first one to admit it. But that doesn't mean I purchase loads of new fragrances just to show them on camera, to pretend to like them and then to declutter them and buy even more. That's just not me. I love my curated collection and I only buy what I truly want. Earning money, sponsorships and collaborations, they don't define or shape my content. My real life does, my preferences, my feelings, my ideas. That's what defines my content. And I promise you, I'll always be an independent reviewer. If a brand offers me something, I'll say no 98% of the time because I'm not interested in trying their products. Or I don't like the strings attached. Things like, you have to mention this, don't say anything negative about this fragrance. And some brands do that. Some even send you scripts to read. So you're literally just reading out an advert. It's mind-blowing that this is happening right in front of people's eyes and no one seems to notice. Influencer marketing is still relatively new. Sorry about that. It's sneaky and more often than not, it's incredibly dishonest. Now let's take a look at a few emails that I got from brands, and I get dozens of these even though I'm just a small channel, barely pushing 5k. If you're not in the business, you've no clue what's going on. And I'm here to tell you. The first example is a clone company that sent this email to me. They sent a collaboration invitation and they offer a full-size fragrance of your choice. And then when you try it and obviously love it, you probably get an affiliate link. Your followers get a 10% discount and you pocket 20% commission on every sale made through your code. So 20%, that's a lot of money. It really is. Enough to make people lie about how much they love something? Oh, that was a rhetorical question. But that was just one example. There's lots of clone companies nowadays, and honestly, nothing against clones. I'm not a perfume snob, but I also won't endorse just every clone company that's sprung up in the last year or so. There are some very good clone companies out there, but just about everyone that, pops up out of nowhere and all of a sudden 5 different influencers are endorsing it. Very, very dodgy. Be careful. My next example is even crazier. It's a US-based company that wanted me to review their fragrances. They wanted to send a sample kit, and you basically become an ambassador to their pyramid scheme or whatever it is, and you earn 20%, 10 to 20% sales commission. And they say it's very easy, just test our fragrances and post videos. But things get tricky when they tell you that they offer well-crafted scripts, if needed, to help you create high-quality content. So basically, you're reading out adverts, nothing more, nothing less. And I did get the feeling that some reviewers, when talking about the fragrances from this company, were reading off a script. Obviously, I know what company I'm talking about. You don't, but you can probably figure it out. It's a very popular clone company, Middle Eastern, 2 words. Draw your own conclusions. So to end this video on a more positive note, I want to talk about a couple of channels that I still watch and enjoy watching. The first one is Gabby, the Fragrantician. Gabby has an amazing channel. She's also doing some film reviews recently, but her channel is all about fragrance. And she was one of the first ones to talk about vintage fragrances. She shows her collection, she does reviews in a very unique and unconventional style, and I think she really paved the way for some of us. The next one, of course, I need to mention Dr. Claire Smith. She's the scientist here on YouTube. She covers so many interesting perfume-related topics. She analyzes other people's collections, she analyzes declutters, she does perfume science, history, reviews, and she knows about so many unique niche and indie brands. She tests out new stuff, and she's also brutally honest. If something isn't good, she'll tell you like it is. The next one is Sarah Mays, and she's been around for years. She has a stunning collection, a little bit of everything, some niche, some designer, some indie. With Sarah, you always know what you're getting. She put me onto so many amazing fragrances when I first started watching. The next one is Ouch110, and I don't think he still does videos, but I used to watch his reviews of classic fragrances maybe about 10 years, 5 years ago, and I often go back to rewatch them because I really love his reviewing style. Just yesterday I rewatched his review of Allure Sensuelle by Chanel, so please do check him out. I also watch the Perfume Journal, Danielle, previously on Instagram, and she has a very unique way of talking about a mix of designer, classic, niche, modern scents, so please check her out. Every now and then I watch The Top Note from Australia. She has an amazing collection. And who else do I watch? I watch Sheba Lifts. She has some amazing videos on classic fragrances. Some are quite old, but I do keep coming back to them. I also used to watch Chantal Tiffany, Rose and Jones, and 50 Cent, all from the UK, but I think they've stopped posting for the most part. I haven't seen any new videos from them. And last but not least, I also recommend Eau de Michel and another beautiful lady, Beau. I think they're both Canadian. Talk to the Hand reviews. Great content as well. Smaller channels. I love supporting smaller channels. So I do watch some other people from time to time, but I think that's enough for this video. So if you've made it to the end of the video, thank you very much for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Have a great day. Bye.